Greetings. Thanks for stopping by Muse and Magic 1111. I appreciate you all. We're going to go ahead and just dive right into this reading. I'm Aisha. I am from Bay Area, California. I am your local spiritual advisor, healer, muse, energy reader, healer, homeschool mom, just so many things. Okay, I say that all the time, and it's hard for me to describe because, again, I just I am a woman of many hats. So typically, I would have a little bit of a healing in the very beginning, a short, brief healing, and also a song. And I'm not really going to worry too much about the healing right now because I just want to dive in. Um, I've been doing this since 3 o'clock in the morning, and I don't even know what time it is right now. I'm probably halfway delirious, but not really. I just know that I have to get these messages out, so I'm going to keep pushing, okay? And probably after this one, I'll get some rest and continue tomorrow with the rest of them. But I definitely just felt the need to get these messages out. And so, again, I don't do readings every day, every week even. I just do them when Spirit guides me, and here I am, which is why it's now 5:30 in the morning. Okay. Um, what is happening right now? Okay, so let me shuffle and let's just get into it. Know exactly what you're thinking. I've had those thoughts a million times. I can see the question that's behind your eyes. Oh, you're searching for your peace of mind. Now listen up to this truth. You are me and I am you. Every one of us is worthy. Baby, girl, worthy, woman. Every one of us is worthy. I know your life, I felt your pain. I know your joys and your shame. Sometimes it feels like life walks over you, or like you're a penny on the ground. But either on the ground or in your purse, the smallest piece still holds its worth. Every one of us is worthy. Baby, girl, worthy, woman. Every one of us is worthy. Baby, girl. All right, guys, so let's just get into it. And happy spring, Libras, all right? So, first card we have out is You Will Be Shown the Way. This is the candle card. Shield, you need to defend yourself. Wreath, sorrow over a loss. Chain of events that affect your life. Teardrops, great personal sorrow. Parting of the ways in either romance or business. May. A goal-oriented person. And kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Okay, so, oh gracious. So you will be shown the way. You will be shown the way. Maybe you need to be shown a way on how to defend yourself. Maybe you need to be shown the way of how to get through these sorrowful times, this hard time, through these chain of events that are that have, wow, that will affect your life. And if it's not, it's, yeah, I feel like there's, okay, so anyways, we have the May card, which is significant of something happening this spring, obviously, in the month of May. Um, that might have to do with this chain of events that will affect your life. But again, you're given the candle, you're given a light. It just reminds me of a story of, this is like a couple years ago. I was shopping at the grocery store, and I am a candle fanatic. I'm always burning candles all day, all night, incense, whatever. And they had a sale, and so I came out with like 12, 13, 14, 15 candles because they were like $1 a piece or something like that. And this is just from the grocery store. So I come out with these candles, and there was this young guy in the parking lot, and I will call him an angel because I never saw him, spoke to him again, never had seen him before. He was just an interesting young dude, and I was putting my groceries in the back of the trunk of my truck, and I was putting the candles in last. And as I put the candles in, he said, "Excuse me, ma'am." And I'm thinking, "Oh my goodness, here's another person," because there's always somebody out, asking for money or something. Um, but he was so sweet, and he was like, "Ma'am, excuse me, are you going to use all those candles? Is it possible I could just get one candle from you?" And I said, "Of course, sure." And he was like, "Yeah, all my lights are out in my apartment, and I just need a candle." I said, "Is that all you need? Did you want, one or two more?" He was like, "Oh no, ma'am, that's okay. Like, it just takes one light, one candle to light the darkness." And it was such a profound statement at the time. I may not be doing it justice, but it was something to the tune of that. It only takes one candle to light the darkness. Um, and I thought that was very humble of him, um, very profound. And he was like, "Hey, do you have Instagram or something like that?" And so I was like, "Yeah, I have Instagram, and I'm not really on social media like that, but hey." So we exchanged Instagrams, and I found him that one day, but it's almost like after that one day, I just couldn't find him again. So that's why I say, I kind of, sometimes they say you never know. You treat everyone fairly, you treat everyone with kindness, because you never know when you're amongst angels, when you're entertaining an angel. And so that's what this candle reminds me of. It's like, it's not that you even need much, it just takes one candle to light the darkness. It just takes one flicker of light. And there is light at the end of the tunnel for you, Libra. But there is a shield here which is reminding you that you need to defend yourself. What is this defend yourself about, Spirit? I'm curious to know. This is interesting. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. And I just feel, I don't know, I just feel really sad right now. So this is possibly about doing something very risky and taking a chance. Um, Doing something risky, just taking a chance. You will have success in this if you defend yourself and follow your heart. You have guaranteed success. This is going to be stepping into a new experience. I get the feeling that someone is just kind of tiptoeing into this decision or whatever it is, this experience, because maybe out of fear, maybe out of just the unknown, not having control over the outcome. Um, Anything else you can tell the Spirit? Oh, I feel like I need to draw from here. This could be having to do with a new job or a new career. This could be family matters. Okay. Now, there is this card that is sorrow over a loss. Let's kind of get a little bit more into that. It's sorrow over a loss, and right beneath that is broken ring. So there's like this parting of ways in either romance or business. So it could be the losing of a job, could be the walking away of some type of a relationship or friendship, successfully overcoming a problem, love, deep affection, and caring. So it's almost like there was some type of maybe love or deep affection and caring here. Um, there's like a bridge. So it's almost like there was a rebuilding of a bridge or something. And there's this heart situation, love, deep affection, and everything. But then this sorrow over this loss as it pertains to that. This jumped out of the card. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Wow. With the shark. So there may be some type of shark in your life that you need to be aware of. Someone, I'm sorry, this is not funny, but it just looks funny. It's a turkey, and I just think of how old people back in the day used to call each other turkeys when they were being insulting. I don't know why that's making me laugh, but it, it says someone here is behaving stupidly. I'm sorry. Funny, not funny, probably, but someone here is behaving stupidly. So it could be this shark person. Oh God. Um, because it says take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. So I think that's what this protection, well, when I say protection, it's almost like, mm, yeah, that's what this protection is about, or defending yourself is about, using wisdom, okay? Being guided to protect yourself possibly against this possible loss of wealth due to someone either acting stupidly or foolishly, even if you're the one. Maybe you were acting stupidly by moving in such a way or making decisions that just weren't wise. That's why it says take care or there will be loss of this. Tell us more about this shark and about this um, person acting stupidly. It's almost like you really need to listen to some good advice from a wise person. You need to seek wisdom. Um, yeah, this is the fire card. So this is either strong emotion, either like real passionate love or a hate. So kind of, and maybe even a love-hate situation. Dissatisfaction with life. So somebody here is dissatisfied with the way things are turning out. Um, waiting for news or a package to waiting for news or a package or a letter. So maybe someone's waiting here for something, some type of news, some type of validation or verification of something. Ouch. Um, I don't know why paternity test is coming up. Uh, results. Um, um, so this is dealings with a relationship with the younger woman, it says here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so this February card pops up. Something transpired in February that's significant for someone. Maybe someone's birthday is in February. Maybe there was a test taken or some results that came in February or a test taken in February. Um, Yeah. You feel something is lacking in your life. Perhaps love, money, or goals. Okay. However, tell me more about this, Spirit. More about this rose. However, okay, so there's some lighthearted, carefree time underway, or maybe that's what you need. It looks like love is in the air or romance is in the air as it pertains to this. And also an opportunity or windfall. So it's almost like I feel like if you change, let me, okay, Spirit, what I'm hearing is change directions, gain insight, gain wisdom. And through that, then you will find that love is in the air, romance is in the air. Um, this will lead to some lightheartedness, some free time, some carefree time, basically. That equates sometimes to me to vacation or staycation or just, just time with self. And I've been on this kick lately. A lot of the readings, there's been coming up this paying attention to the self and self love, just self restoration, taking care of self care regime. Okay. And yeah, and this is going to lead to like an opportunity where there could be great success and possibly even a windfall. So, someone, it's almost like there was some road that someone thought was going to lead to success, some path, right? And the wish will not be granted, or the wish wasn't granted. Tell me more about that, Spirit. It's like a lot of all over the place energy right now because I feel like that's exactly how your brain is operating right now and your thoughts, Libra. You're just all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like, mm. There's a distant friend that is thinking of you, or either you're thinking of someone distant and far away. There's trouble and accusations here. Pleasure with the close friend. So dog close up. This is pleasure with the close friend. Take it how it resonates. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Okay, so what's going on with this broken wish? Why is this wish not granted? Financial pinch. Financial pinch. Even though this is the time where you should be going out and enjoying life, going out to try and have fun, but maybe you're in a financial pinch and that's just keeping this wish from being granted. Okay? Someone needs to be recognized and rewarded for their merit. And Why is this path of money, um, what is this path of money uh, about? So the most difficult part of a situation is over. Okay, you should accept valid criticism. Okay, something tells me that you got to start looking at the common denominator in any situation, but particularly in your situation. Okay, whatever it may be, whatever you're thinking about. And someone will try to make you do something against your will. Okay. Um, okay, so there is a need for help and guidance and assistance here. Um, uh-uh. There needs to be some tending to of your happiness and your well-being. And you got to pay attention to your finances. If you pay attention to your finances, you take the time to really start focusing on yourself, getting yourself back to 100%, meaning just with self-care and just really listening to your inner intuition, right? Then I believe that is what is waiting for you to find it. That's where the abundance lies. That's when things are going to start opening up for you. Your opportunities are going to start opening up for you for this financial gain. Now, this may come in June. Maybe there's something very specific that happens in June for you, something significant. What's going on with June, Spirit? Temptation will test you. Getting together with friends. Money or property through an inheritance, winning, or a windfall. So now there was a wreath here and there was a loss here. There's a possibility that there could be some type of a loss as far as transition, um, sorrow over a transition, but that could lead to an inheritance, meaning property or some type of a windfall, unexpected windfall. So, actually, I believe that may be what this is. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. And again, just give thanks, but at the same time, blessings. If there's a situation where there has been a great loss to you and someone has transitioned, whether that has happened um, or not. It's never an easy thing to experience when those closest to us um, transition because we're no longer able to um, speak to them, see them in the physical plane anymore. So it's hard, having this human experience when that happens. But at the end of the day, success is pretty much where you arrive. Success is inevitable. Okay. Whatever it is you're thinking on or pondering on, success is the outcome. Especially if you defend yourself, if you make wise decisions, consult wise people, um, consult with those who you know will give you unbiased wisdom. How about that? Okay. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up. Yeah, so we kind of said that a little bit earlier. Okay. Bottom of the deck, triumph over troubles and obstacles. Okay. Triumph over troubles. Okay, Libra, let's get into money matters. All right. Not that we already didn't somewhat address that, but Let's get into some money matters and see what's on the cards for you. Style. It's time to express yourself through design and art using your talent. Bring creative skills. Bring creative will. Being, oh my God, creative. You know, it's late, okay. Being creative with your finances will bring success in your career. Okay. So maybe doing something a little bit different, making different investments. Um, there is an opportunity for you to travel for work or for business. You might be attending a convention or training that will embrace your skills. This is the card of the traveler. It's an opportunity for you to travel right now. Sometimes, even with the, even though you got to take things as they resonate. So, traveling sometimes, for work or business, could also be I almost get the feeling like this could be for leisure. It could be for leisure because in this traveling for leisure, it gives you clarity on what moves you need to make. It helps you to become calm and still and quiet so that you can get on the right path for what you need to do differently career wise or investment wise for your money. Okay, and that's the business piece. So, in case you have something planned and you're thinking, oh, that must not be it because that's for pleasure. No, that could be the very time that you have set aside for yourself to also just go quiet so that you can listen to your inner intuition and wisdom so that you can get creative ideas on how to grow your money. Okay? So, I have to explain that because sometimes people take things a little too literal. Oh, I'm going on a business trip. I don't even have a job right now. No, that's not. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It can mean you're going on a leisurely vacation or staycation where you're just going to be in a quiet space, very relaxed space, where you can basically gain clarity and it's quiet enough for you to think and come up with creative ways to, again, grow your money or, make decisions for your life. Watch out. There is more than meets the eye. Be careful with whom you deal your finances with. Someone might be taking advantage of your vulnerability. I don't know why I feel like this goes with that card that came up about protecting yourself or defending yourself, right? Be wise, Libra. Learner. It's never too late to learn something new, whether getting back to the academy or just studying on your own. A new skill or knowledge brings efficiency. Okay. Maybe you're learning something new or planning to learn something new. Marketing. You are good at promotions. I almost want to say you are your best marketing tool. Okay. So apply different marketing strategies to grow your business and continue to innovate, attract more sales. So whether this is your career situation, whether it's a creative thing you're thinking about exploring as far as business and entrepreneurship. Um, this is a time to market yourself, and that just means talking about it. Be your own self, one-page business proposal or business plan. You know what I mean? Have your 1-minute elevator pitch already ready, your 2-minute elevator pitch. You know what I'm saying? Already rehearsed and ready so that if you come into um, if you attract, I should say, a mentor, if you attract someone who has the ability to basically put you on or open doors for you or connect with you, um, you can be prepared to let them know who you are and what you are about, okay, or your company and so forth. Pull a couple more of these, okay. If you're thinking about making money in retail or online selling, this is a good sign to try it. It's also an opportunity to take your business onto the internet. Okay. Rewards. Your hard work is paying off. Your performance is gaining attention in your community. You deserve the rewards you are receiving now. Okay. Community doesn't have to mean, okay, you're running for mayor and everybody knows who you are. This could also be your work community. Okay. Your familial community. All right. But somehow you are gaining um, acknowledgement. Your hard work is gaining attention. You will be rewarded for your hard work and your big heart. Okay. Okay. Bottom of the deck, I don't know why I felt inclined to turn it over. It says damage. Okay. So there might be some type of a financial loss that you do not see coming. You need to prepare and have an emergency or a contingency plan. This is not the time to take risks. So be very mindful. I think that came up for you earlier in another card, something similar, but just to keep from suffering loss, just be very wise with your decision making and with your money. Okay. All right, we're going to go on and jump into this relationship reading, and then we will say goodnight, Libra. Okay. All right, Spirit, tell us what's going on with Libra in relationship. We're going to go to our Romance Angel deck and let's get the story. What's happening? What's happening? This one just wanted to jump out, so let's come on out. Okay. Whoa. Wowzer. Okay, so someone here needs to let go of control issues. Allow a situation to unfold naturally. Um, you know, in relationships, sometimes we don't even realize that we have control issues, but we do little things that this just came up for Aquarius too. And Aquarius and Libra, all you air energies, you know, you want to sometimes just have everything happen like right now. Again, I'll say with the air energy, right? Um, so sometimes you could be very passive aggressively manipulative in order to try and get a certain outcome from a situation. Sometimes you could be just very passive aggressive, not try to do anything at all, not try to take action at all, and that's still a form of manipulation. Okay, because you're still getting a certain reaction from the lack of effort. You know what I mean? The purposeful lack of effort. So someone just needs to let go of control issues. What do you mean? I'm not controlling. I'm chill. I'm not really whatever. That's not true. There's so many ways this can play out on a subconscious level, and I don't want to run those things down. Just take it how it resonates. You know, if you're a person who's afraid of getting your heart broken or afraid of getting hurt or afraid of anyone or certain people or any person that you date getting too close and too much into your business and too comfortable with you and all that, that's still control because you're not allowing yourself to open up and be vulnerable in order to allow for a deeper connection, and that's still trying to control the situation, whether it's out of fear, out of lack of trust, out of being heartbroken in the past, whatever the issue may be. Not feeling worthy, not feeling like you measure up, like whatever the hang up. Everybody's got something, okay, if it's not healed. Okay, there's a reconciliation underway. Someone from your past is returning to your life. There needs to be some type of a playfulness here. There needs to be some type of recapturing of romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit to just have fun and shine through. Here. You know, there's a lack of trust somewhere here. You know, either you or your person, this person, I guess this has to do with the reconciliation. I'm going to say that for now because I don't see anything else. But this is a lack of trust. Trust has been broken here. I mean, like literally, it's just been bent all up. Just like this card is wobbly and bent up now. It's creased. Okay? Um, yeah. And so because the trust has been broken, it's made this situation a little less attractive to someone. Okay? It's kind of affected the passion in the situation, and now it's like someone is like looking for red flags. Someone's on high alert. Okay. There needs to be heart-to-heart conversation here. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other is what needs to happen. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Now, again, I'll say it doesn't always show up in a sense where we know exactly what those family issues are. Some people might think, no, I had a pretty good relationship with my parents coming up. And you don't realize that there was still some type of programming, some type of conditioning that took place, whether it be religious, whether it be just, you know, an absent parent, whether it be fussing and fighting, an unhealthy relationship between parents, and growing up with two parents in two different places and having to go back and forth and hearing and seeing their disagreements or whatever, but everything affects us. Everything is conditioning us all the time, especially TV, social media, you know what I mean? All these extra things. So there's some healing that needs to take place with family issues, okay? Um, Someone needs to make the effort here. Okay, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. You know, I would say this would be the masculine energy needing to make the effort because he's the one leaning over in this card trying to kiss this little girl. Okay? And in all these depictions, it's the masculine who's kind of like in the lead. Okay? This could be the one. Okay? You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. However, I don't see this wedding card is in reverse. So this is about higher commitment. And I see there being a stagnancy here or a pause because the only other card that looks like this one right now is this one in reverse, which is trust, because the trust has been broken. Okay? The trust, all of the ones that matter, the trust has been broken, which has put a damper on the attraction to this situation and this relationship, and it's put a damper on the passion. There's definitely chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. This is a fairly healthy relationship that doesn't have any codependency issues. Like, it's not clingy. It's not. It just feels very airy and comfortable. Um, and this is someone who's worth waiting for, right? Divine timing is at work in your love life. This is a connection that has been worth waiting for. Yeah. Religious factors, you know, I don't see that religious factors are an issue. I don't even see children being an issue. Yeah, this is just So I don't even see religious. I feel like this is with a person. This is with the feminine, okay? This must be for a masculine. This is for a feminine who doesn't have issues, like any weight on her person about religious background or religious anything. Like this person is totally, you know, evolved or evolving from the conditionings of religious background. This is the person um, who has children, who has children that would not be problematic um, to this connection, because your love life being affected by children is in reverse, which means the opposite. This is not a situation where the children are going to make it difficult, or having children or it's going to be difficult or anything like that. Um, but someone definitely needs to express love and make a romantic gesture. Okay, let's pull a couple more and then we're going to be done with this. Yeah. So there's some type of a separation that's literally underway, um, that's in the making, because the situation wasn't, this is in reverse, mind you, it wasn't a true love situation. Yeah. And this is going to happen very soon. It's like, your angels are telling you to pretty much clearly decide what it is that you want so that it comes to you now. But you have to have a clear vision of what that looks like. Otherwise, how can universe conspire for your success if you aren't giving it a command? You don't even know what that looks like. So it can't bring you what it doesn't even know you want if you don't know what you want, right? So, bottom of the deck is engagement. However, if I was to pull it off of this thing the way I have these cards, it would be in the upright. But right now, as I turn the deck over, it's in the reverse. So maybe there was some type of an engagement that was supposed to take place, or that was being thought of taking place, that didn't happen, or an engagement gone awry. Um, or this could be for this person returning back. Again, just like all the other very important cards are in reverse, because the decision that was made or whatever transpired before that messed up the whole trust and the passion situation, um, is the same thing that, and the attraction situation is the same thing that has put a damper on the possibility of engagement. It's like a pause. That's what I keep hearing universe saying, because there has to be trust, and there has to be some type of I don't know, effort made, some type of, healthy communication, something like heart to heart conversation that came up, if you remember. And, there can be no deception. It's like somebody's all out of giving fucks. You know what I mean? Like all out of fucks to give. So coming in with a half truth, or not being honest, or just kind of with this mask on, is going to literally kill the connection. Um, yeah, yeah, because someone doesn't look very happy here. There has to be truth, right? Because again, we want this trust to come back to the upright. Okay. All right. Messages from your person. Guide me, spirit. What do I need to use? What do I need to use? Let's do the Lover's Oracle. Messages from your person, whoever you're thinking of. Wow, popped up. Twin flames, your passion ignites. Sacred union, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you will be surprised where it leads. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only the beginning, or being true to yourself, that you can be true to others. And lastly, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. I just always like pulling from the bottom just to see. And it says, new beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. That's it. So take it how it resonates. I always tell people, take the meat, throw away the bones. This is a general reading. It is not personal to just one person. So again, take the meat, throw away the bones. Don't try to make it fit if it doesn't. Take the pieces that do, and what doesn't, that's okay. That's okay. You know, that does not mean that the reading is not totally for you. It's just that some parts of it may not be your portion of the reading, okay? Although somehow I believe that most probably does actually resonate, because if you stumbled across this channel and across this reading, it is something in there for you, okay? But that's it, my Libras, and thank you so much again for stopping by and allowing me to give you these messages. Remember, in all you're getting, get understanding. Remember that love brings change. It's the highest vibration of all. I am wishing you optimal levels of health, wealth, and abundance. And until next time, peace, you all, and wholeness. Bye.